Welcome to the second episode of our first year experience podcast. I'm so excited. Definitely excited for another episode of fun, laughter, conversation. So if you would, go ahead and share this. Share this link now. We want you to not just connect with other students, but incoming students, students that are thinking about coming to college, parents, family members. Anyone can utilize this information. If you are a current freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, tap in. I am Mrs. President Reed, Director of First and Second Year Experience. I am here with one of our faves at Claflin University. I know I have so many faves, and I hope that I'm going to get all of you on the podcast. So today we're going to start out and allow you to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about you, and who are you here at Claflin University?
All right, greetings everyone. I am Lazarus McCray, a senior mass communication major, business management minor from Lynchburg, South Carolina. Here on campus, I've served in numerous capacities such as a lead orientation leader for the past 3 years, the current chapter president of the Delta Alpha chapter of Alpha Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and a former track and field member here at Claflin. So very multifaceted, but just very glad to be here and ready to have this conversation.
Absolutely, thank you. And y'all already know how I feel about my orientation leaders because you all do so much, share so much, give so much. Before we start diving into your experiences here on campus, can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you to choose Claflin University and how did you feel when you first arrived on campus?
I had a lot of family members, aunts, uncles who either went to South Carolina State or Claflin, so you hear those stories all the time. So it came down to around the March, April area, and I was trying to find a school in state, one that continue my sports journey as well as find somewhere that's good financially and academically. So I went through my acceptances. I saw Claflin was on there. I was like, you know what? I've heard a lot about it. My former baseball coach was a Claflin graduate. So I'm gonna reach out to this coach and see what happens. Reached out. I had an opportunity to come to Claflin to walk on to the baseball team, and so ultimately that's what led me to come to Claflin. When I first arrived here, many of you may not know who these people are. My seniors and juniors, y'all may know, but Yak as well as Matthew Ross, those are the first two personalities I ran into on campus, pulling into the parking lot. And you just felt that Claflin spirit, like the enthusiasm, the excitement. And I was like, yeah, I made the right choice. So definitely a great feeling coming on the campus. Mind you, we were doing getting out the COVID era, so the chance to really just have fun in the midst of all of that was just a great experience, and I've loved it ever since.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that you also said that because sometimes when you are in South Carolina, you're either looking to go outside of South Carolina, like I want to get away, from home or seeing what else is out there. But then after, hearing more about it and hearing other people's experiences and then getting accepted and coming onto campus, just having that experience, I'm sure, made a world of a difference. And Matthew Ross and Yagan is so funny because they've all served as orientation leaders as well. And those are the type of personalities that you want to see when you're on campus. So can you tell us a little bit about one of your most memorable moments from your first year that had a significant impact on you?
I definitely had a few. The most memorable that really gave me my welcome to Claflin moment would probably be one of the first stroll offs that they had at the pit, the pod, whatever you want to call it. Me and my roommate, we got outside one day, went to the caf. It was Fried Chicken Wednesday, and we just walked outside and we saw all the Divide Nine organizations. The pit area was packed, and you hear about all the meltdowns and all the fun, but actually experiencing it for the first time, I was like, oh, so this is what HBC life is about. That was probably middle of September, so I was already getting acclimated to my classes, getting used to walking around campus and getting into the flow of things. And that was the first big fun event that he had for the campus life, and it was definitely a great experience. I still have the videos in my Snapchat right now I can look at, but definitely one thing that I was very memorable for my first year here.
And I love the fact that Claflin University definitely has that balance. A good balance of there's fun, but then there's also opportunity. There's work to be done as well, and there's preparation to help prepare you for what's next. And so we, talked a little bit about the fun part and the meltdowns which I love to just walk on campus and seeing the students outside and knowing that they're safe, having clean, safe, fun, enjoying the campus, enjoying the weather, enjoying each other, and that all makes a world of an impact. And then on the flip side of that, when we're talking about in the classroom and just different campus resources, what are some of the maybe campus resources from your first year or even into your second year, or programs that have been most helpful to you throughout your college journey, especially in those first 2 years?
I think definitely my department chair and my UNIV instructor were the two I really leaned on a lot during my first and second year here at Claflin. As I stated before, I'm a mass communication major, so if you're here at Claflin, or maybe if you follow some of our social media pages, you've heard of Dr. A. You know, he's very enthusiastic, very energetic, and he was actually the first professor that kind of got me out my comfort zone when it came to photography. I came to campus knowing I wanted to do digital media, but wasn't sure exactly what it was. He pulled me aside one day, taught me like the logistics of how to work your camera and everything, and I took off. So definitely honing in on the mass communication department, my UNIV instructor for like mentorship 101, and just other professors and advisors around campus. They definitely played an integral role in my first 2 years here at Claflin.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that you mentioned your professors, your UNIV instructors, just being able to connect with these individuals your first year can have such an amazing impact on the trajectory of your next few years as it relates to like internships and just different opportunities on campus. Can you maybe share a couple of the internships that you were able to do while you were here, and maybe how and what led up to that?
Definitely. So I was actually blessed to have an internship each summer after my academic year. So the summer after my freshman year, I interned at the South Carolina Association of CPAs in Columbia, South Carolina. There I was a storyteller intern, so I did content, videography, all that type of stuff. My sophomore year, I interned here at Claflin with the Office of first and second year experience. Definitely was a great opportunity to really get outside my comfort zone some more, learn logistics of the office, and really market myself in that way. I had a lot of great experiences that kind of propelled me to my next internship, which was at Under Armour in Baltimore, Maryland. Like I said, the first year experience gave me a lot of opportunities to really talk to throughout the interview, and I had a chance to really showcase my mass communication skills during that interview. And now, of course, I'm looking for post-grad opportunities, but I have a plethora of like past experiences that can lead me up to hopefully landing a great job.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. It's not hopefully, is when that opportunity comes, they will be just met with an amazing individual with integrity, with the work ethic, and what you have done here. But I also know that every day isn't easy, right? And I'm sure that there were strategies or things that were able to help keep you motivated. What are some of those strategies that help you to stay motivated and focused during any challenging times?
I think you definitely need a support system, whether it be your professors or either your peers or friends here on campus. Having that solid support system is one that will really keep you going and keep you motivated. Not everyone in your corner is perfect. Not everyone is going to be for you. You'll realize that once you get to campus and navigate throughout. But definitely having those 1 or 2 friends who be like, hey, like I'm struggling. I just need somebody to talk to, need somebody to vent to. Having somebody like that in your corner, or having somebody like Miss President or Miss Being in the first year, second year experience office, someone that'll keep it real with you. Can turn off the Miss and Mrs. or just like, hey, this is me coming to you as auntie, friend, etc. Just to get that off your chest and have somebody to talk to. Definitely something that'll help you throughout your journey here at Claflin.
I love that you said that too, because I think sometimes when, even if it's a professor in the classroom or staff member in the office or administrator, it's hard to see them as humans and individuals. And these individuals have also experienced college and what it was to either be away from home or different things as it relates to navigating am I in the right major? What should I do? Like just different questions that people may have. So I love that you have shared some of those tips. And when you think about your first and second year experience, how do you think that those experiences, those resources have prepared you for your future senior? That's crazy.
I think you definitely, you live and you learn. The purpose of coming to college, of course, is to get a degree, but it's to learn and grow with your life experiences and everything. So definitely going throughout my first years of college, I can look back and reflect and be like, I'm glad this happened because now I know how to do better in the future, or I'm glad I learned how to work this or navigate this because now when it comes up again in the future, I'm well prepared. So definitely, those first 2 years here on campus have meant a lot, and without those, who knows where I would be right now. So just a key tip that I will leave real quick. The spring of my sophomore year, I had my dream internship in mind. I was like, I'm finna go to NASCAR, finna go to North Carolina, have a great internship. But that wasn't in God's plans for me yet. And so I came to the internship here on campus. Like I said, gained a lot of valuable information and experiences, and that led me to the internship at Under Armour. So just using every experience that you have as a stepping stone to your next experience and to your next adventure in life. That definitely propelled me in college.
I have thoroughly enjoyed just, this brief conversation, but also very detailed. You have really covered a lot in these last few minutes, from the first time you stepped on campus to connecting with your professors, to connecting with your department, the school in which you're majored in, to connecting with your first and second year experience resources, from UNIV instructors, which is here. Like, this is why these instructors are here. And so I always tell individuals, like, to just go into the offices, utilize the office hours, take that time to connect with individuals. And so it has been a pleasure seeing you grow over 4 years. And I can't believe that it's been that amount of time already. So you're coming in with, like, he came in, he had dreads, and then he's now like clean cut. But either way, you were really good at maintaining like your professional presence as well, while still maintaining like who you are as an individual. So I have definitely enjoyed that, and I think that there are so many individuals that can continue to learn from you. And I know that we have a few months left before you graduate, but if you see Lazarus on campus, again, he has served as an orientation leader. You have served in many capacities across campus, not just in first and second year experience, but it has been an honor to definitely have firsthand experience on what you have done